It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the second overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, Stroud. He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Well, man, coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Well, what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Stroud to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Carolina defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to the head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals. But they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now he'll try to run with this. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. When you get points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking a fine line mentally too as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. Last play they got stuck at the line. Different story here. 20 yards.
That's a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. He'll drop to throw. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. That's It's complete to Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina! Chuba Hubbard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the minds, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It appears it'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down.
Throwing now is Stroud to the right side and caught by Dell. And he is going to have a Texans first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Stroud looking to throw. Got his man, Dell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Head off left side, Pierce. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The Texans at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. They work now on 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Stroud sets up the play action. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings us 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
There he goes, right side. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 78 yards. Now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Houston's offense taken over again. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Now inside the 25. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney. 75 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, you know, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 27, and a pick up the first down in the process.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage, because he lines up on the right and wants to cross him right back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked up, and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play. It's better than 40 yards total.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go, and now he's going to make a big-time impact with his new squad.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete here.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. For Marshall, that's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now here's Stroud. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. A give left side for Pierce. A beautiful fake. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly. Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Stroud off the play fake. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 40 yards. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go.
Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity to push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets us with a midfield before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. King going to look to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That is caught by Dell.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On first down, here's Stroud to the sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Got his man, Dell.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute. But first, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And that one, pretty one-sided. 21-3 the score at halftime. Justin Jefferson, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Jordan Love has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Deontay.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Well, now how about this return?
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Back to throw again. Short throw underneath to Hurst. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
But he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They'll look to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
This a 31-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
Shoves him aside. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Well, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Chris Wormley, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's taken down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
They're going to look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Panthers. Odell Beckham with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. Now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays.
And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really... First and 10, it's Stroud. Catch is made, it's Schultz on the out route.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Here's Pierce on the counter.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans touchdown.
Another carry for Pierce.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Stroud looking to throw. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Third and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10.
Pierce gets this one running right. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Second and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Mooney.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Pierce.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach John Ford right now. I want my number 1 play with my number 1 runner over my number 1 blocker. Get me the first down. But some maker,
and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Here's second and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He got better of it, and that was the right decision.
Flushed out right. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about 1 yard short. Here's Cameron Johnston now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. And a
fair catch is taken here a step or two inside the 45-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Pass complete. Hurst. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Panthers have won the football game. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Panthers, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.